Porto, more walking tours.
Yeah, here's the balls that you have right there. So I told you, we'll never be more than an old city, but I like that Porto's gold, and I think you like Porto for that reason. So there you go. Here on the flower street, there is a cool feature about it. Right, I'm going to show you later because we're going down. It's not as big as you think, but I'm going to talk over here.
In the back.
Flower street. Like back there, it didn't really look like much of a flower street, but there you go. Okay, so downside, really steep hill right there, but upside, holy crap, that view. That's amazing. Holy shit. Excuse me, I mean, holy goodness. How is this place real?
It's really ugly.
I hate it.
I hate the colors.
I hate all of it. The roofs all look exactly the same, and I hate it. The river is like adorably blue, and I hate it.
2 minutes. Keep counting. It's gonna last just 2 minutes. So, J.K. Rowling, she did live in Porto, but she had an abusing husband, so she doesn't like to talk about Porto that much, right? She was living here in the city, and she was an English teacher, right? Before she was famous, of course. So there you go. She confirmed a few theories, alright? Just a few of those, but at least those are true. Number one, she came here to write. We have a cafe on the first floor, so she came here to write. Number two, she was thinking about the first Harry Potter movie, at least, or the book, first Harry Potter book, when she was living here. All right, that's something she confirmed. Number three, she said she got inspiration in the students to build the Harry Potter costumes. All right, so the Harry Potter costumes, they are with the black capes, the black suits, right? Have you ever seen our students? No? Yes? I'm getting yes, I'm getting no's. Black capes, black suits, pretty much like Harry Potter. Some people say, you look like Harry Potter. They'll reply, Harry Potter looks like me. And it's very, very true because it's a way older tradition. Alright? They dressed like that for equality purposes. So they dressed alike and in black, so you couldn't tell which student was rich or poor by the way they dressed. Alright?
Passion fruit smoothie because it's summertime, kind of, so it's actually really good.
Station in Porto, right? The secondary one. If you want to go to the south, you really can't. Here you can only go to the word visiting the feeling, normal and meaning. Right? These are the only two regions in Porto where you can go from here. Right? So you can go easily to north, no being going south, alright? And you can easily go to meaning, being that north.
Very self. There was this German Henry Schliemann. No.
Gonna know, those know. Somebody know. Yeah. I think makes sense in Porto, alright? So, well, we are very cohesive. We want to stay over here. Join me, guys, so that they're ready. We're gonna finish by the river.
Back there, they said this is flood levels from previous years, 96, 66, 62. So, crazy high flooding. But going up to the river.
Right? Number one, the river is still pretty strong as you can see.
Lunch at like 3 p.m. course they would have Harry Potter books.
Olha pra cá. Gosta ali.
So they told us about these stairs. They're not wood, they're cement and plaster, which is how they can be unsupported. Sneaky. I am now back at my hostel for a little bit just to calm down because I've been doing a lot of walking today. Bit windswept and a lot sun-kissed. This is what happens when you forget that sun is powerful even though it may not be particularly hot. It's only like 22 degrees Celsius maybe, so it doesn't feel very hot, but just, I guess, being outside for 5 hours. Oops, I'm gonna have to put something on it tonight. But I think I'm just gonna chill at the hostel for a little while because I'm a little bit tired. I had to, I went back to the bookstore, obviously the famous one. Apparently it's the oldest bookstore in the world that still functions as a business. Like, there are others that are older obviously, but this one still has like revenue. And I wanted to get a couple of books because I don't want to be dependent on my iPad for reading, because the Wi-Fi in my room doesn't work very well, like ever up here, so I can't count on my iPad to entertain me for falling asleep at night, and I don't like depending on battery and then running it out if I may need it later. So I got a copy of The Handmaid's Tale and something called The Passenger, which is apparently like a Gone Girl type thriller, just to have something to read. I might take them like to the beach if and when I go, but mostly it was just to kind of have something that I wouldn't have to charge. And if I end up leaving them somewhere along the travels, well, that's the name of the game. I also had to buy a belt from H&M, only for like €5, but my jeans are sagging. I kept on having to pull them up all day, and it was annoying me, so I went to buy like the cheapest belt I could find. And unfortunately, it's a braided belt, but sometimes the 80s have to make a comeback. So, I'm just gonna go hang out for a little bit. I accidentally fell asleep. I was meaning to go up on the terrace and hang out for a little bit in the sun, although maybe I shouldn't considering the coloring that's going on here. Well, so maybe it's a good thing I didn't do that. But in any case, 1 minute I was charging my iPad and phone, and then I put my head down, and now it's like 2.5 hours later. Oops. No, 2 hours. Oh, it doesn't matter. But in any case, it's like 8-ish now. I am gonna go and try to find something to eat, and then come back and hang out at the hostel for a little bit, and then maybe go on a pub crawl. Ooh, vacation life. I think I'm allowed to judge myself for having just done that.